Alright, no intros and outros today. Pretty serious, important stuff here. But like, share, subscribe if you want to. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. And of course, links to the hashtags and AOL symbols, @ down below. Anyways, Nicki freaking Minaj. I haven't talked about this chick since December or early January. I don't know when. I know it was in the winter of 2023 or early 2024 when she did that collab with that young African-American black kid, Kai Cenat. Kai freaking Cenat. Funny ass kids, definitely for Gen Zers, because definitely way out of my freaking age demographics. Especially sometimes skin colors could tell. Even granted, I know there's a couple Puerto Ricans and Mexicans that really, really love following a shit ton of black cultures. Not even just that. And there's a lot of probably white kids and Asian kids that probably like watching that shit too. And even Arab, Middle Eastern, West Indian dudes. I remember seeing that. That's my junior, senior, a bunch in high school. Frick ton in high school. In college especially, even though some people were still kind of divided because some of the black kids and white and Asian kids, especially a lot of the black and Hispanic Latino kids, would kind of like hang out in their own groups during lunchtime of their own people that they know in a way, unfortunately. So there was still a little bit of R-word bigotry at that time, ignorancy. But it was what it was. It was a different time in the early 2000s. Anyways, that being said, I'm not going to leave the link to the markup, but I will leave to this one, the Gazette. This Daily Gazette. I was going to do it on New York Post, but there's a lot more extra fucking, what's it called? Way more fucking advertisements than this thing right here. Anyways, she unfortunately got, as you can see on the Gazette here, I'll read it like the title here and then we'll get to the reaction video. It says, VO test. Explain Nicki Minaj arrested and rescheduled concert. #1. May 27th. I thought it was longer than that. Anyways, let's just jump into the video. Credit all goes to Marca. I'm not going to leave the link to this one because I'm not getting in trouble like I do with Fox or CNN and TMZ. I don't have no beef with any of them. But with Marca, I'm scared that I'm going to get a copyright claim or something like that. So it is what it is. Let's just put it.
Where am I going? For what?
It's crazy. They're just going to get it for freaking weed and marijuana shit. That's crazy. I'm just going to call it cactus.
For what?
I know how YouTube is.
Why am I going here?
Hello.
Yeah.
You're under arrest. I'm the police officer. I'm the deputy of the public prosecutor.
Honestly, she sounded a little scared and nervous as fuck, but I'm not surprised. Not even just talking about this for African-American black women, because she's super ultra black. She was born and raised in the freaking Caribbean islands of like Trinidad and Tobago. That's super ultra. Like, she embraces the fuck out of that culture too. I thought she was born in Brooklyn, New York, all the five ever said. The only thing I know the most about it, because right now I was raised in Spanish Harlem area. There's a shit ton of a melting pot of different races and ethnicities all over freaking 5 boroughs in New York City. The ones I was mainly raised with was Puerto Rican and Dominican. A little bit of Mexican too. But I think there's like the Southside Jamaicas, a lot of the Jamaican, Haitian like groups that are over there. They have that really, really thick ass accent. Like, they're like the Barbados, man. And no offense, I'm not trying to make fun of any of you guys out there. Like, yo, man, the ganja weed, man. You know, not that stereotype thing, but like, yo, we keep cool, we keep a cool head, man. Like that type of thing. That always bugged the hell out of me, honestly. But I was an American citizen.
We will bring you to the police station. Yes?
For what?
You can go because you are carrying drugs.
I'm not carrying drugs.
Okay, but it's not a question here. I think it's.
I'm not
smart to
carrying
go
drugs.
inside.
Number one, when I came here,
Yeah.
the
Okay,
back.
you can go inside.
I'm not going in there. I need a lawyer present.
You will get a lawyer. It's
No,
no
I
problem.
need a lawyer present now.
Okay, please.
Where am I going? I have no idea where
You
I'm
have
going.
to go to the police station.
What address is that?
It's 5 minutes away.
It's
They
5
text
minutes away.
it.
What's the address of the police precinct?
When you will catch your next show, we have to do it very fast, and we will help. But
You're talking about my show?
yes,
What about it?
yeah, we
He
talk.
said they will help to try to get you there.
They'll help to try to get me to my
Yes.
show.
So you get
How?
them out very quickly.
To do it as soon as possible. But we can.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I never
You are
gave
under
anyone.
arrest.
So I'm under arrest.
That's crazy, bro. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. That was just like a little important phone call. I'm gonna have to blur and edit that part out, but let's keep it moving. See what you got.
Under arrest for what?
Yeah. What did you
Stop
get the
filming
fuck
now.
arrested for? Fact of marijuana?
I'm under arrest for what? Do you
Stop
know what
filming
happened
now.
when I came
You have to
here?
go inside.
Huh? What you said?
Can you please stop filming and just step in the car first?
No, I need a lawyer, because I don't know where I'm going.
You will get a lawyer.
You should have known where the fuck
You
you're
can
going.
contact the lawyer, but you
But whatever.
just step in the
I
car.
still take your side.
And we'll go as fast as possible.
And who's going in this vehicle?
So please step
You
in
will
the car.
go with.
Wow. Anyways, I'm gonna read the article in a minute. Totally forgot I freaking had McDonald's thing I was supposed to eat. I don't know why I forgot about that, but we'll read from the Gazette in a second. But roommate's coming, so I gotta like keep it calm later. So I had to let that energy out there a little bit. And I got some other crazy news, as you could tell here and here. I will get to at the end of the video. Good lord, it's gonna be insane. Got you guys in a quick second. Okay, so having a nice little pizza dinner. I forgot what those pizza or Domino's, one of the two I was eating. And rude interruption my roommate made, which I had to block the thing out just in case you wonder why it's all black tiled there, but I don't want to get them doxxed or anything, God forbid. Or DDoS. I swear to God I'm not sponsored, but I had to drink a Celsius a little bit out here because I will crash if I don't. So it says, explain Nicki Minaj arrested for residual concert, #long. That was from the Daily Gazette. I decided to read from here instead of, what's it called? New York Post, because New York Post I've read that a billion times already, so let's just jump the hell into it. Rapper and entrepreneur, should be a music artist too, and I guess hype woman. Nicki Minaj has apologized for fans that she missed the UK United Kingdom show because she was arrested at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Oh, okay, so it was in Canada then. It was in Amsterdam, so let's say Germany then. Unless Canada has Amsterdam too, I'm not sure. My geologist kind of effed up on which city and state Providence is. I think they call them up there in Canada. Compared to like Germany and Europe, I don't know. It's all out, going way off on a tangent right there. Was arrested on suspicion of smuggling cannabis on her flight from Amsterdam, just called Cactus, to Manchester. Mrs. Minaj went into the Instagram live on Instagram during the arresting officers asking her to stop filming and get into the prison transport vehicle. She then posted a video, second caption, quote unquote, this is what it's like what it looks like when people are paid big money. So she's saying, thick, beautiful, amazing, hilarious, sometimes little like ratchet and ghetto and hood, but sometimes really, really adorable as fuck. So I love about her. I loved her like that since my senior year of high school, my freshman year of freaking community college, way back in the day. Having nostalgia glasses over Nicki Minaj, I know. But whatever. I'm not trying to have a very social relationship with a chick like I did way back in the day. Never getting that story. That video's never happening. Not a video for another day at all. Yes, so this is what it looks like when people are getting paid big money to sabotage a tour after all else failed, unquote. The Dutch police, in a statement, said that she was trying to leave the country with the possession of soft cactuses, which is prohibited. She was later released from custody after allowing to continue her journey after consultation, I think they say, consultation with the Public Prosecution Service was suspected to find that continuing her journey. Dutch police posted on X, aka Twitter. Due to her arrest, however, she missed the Manchester, leaving fans with the arena, many of them which were pretty livid, quote unquote. It's just really disappointing that we've got to have give our hopes up, and spend the money. And then we told her very last minute that she's not going to show up. Minaj fans took to X saying, quote, "It took my luggage without consent. This is Amsterdam, by the way, where cactuses are legal. Weed's legal." The New York rapper continued to apologize to fans, quote, says, quotation, this is what Mrs. Nicki Minaj is saying, "Please accept my dearest and most sincerest apologies," unquote. Despite Nicki Minaj's best efforts, explored on every possible avenue and made tonight's night show happen. The events of the most of today's have made it impossible to, quote, co-op live. They shared that the show will be rescheduled, at the exiting tickets will be valid, yet to be announced at the date and trailer. What do you think of the arrest? Yeah, thoughts, views, opinions, speculations, all that. They should never made a big deal about it, bro. Honestly, not that bad. Look at her. I mean, very, very beautiful freaking woman, bro. Extremely beautiful woman. Hold on. Okay, so like I said, thoughts, views, opinions, speculations. I was gonna say that, but there was a lot more to the live stream than there already was before. There's a whole thing in Daily Gazette. Hopefully, I don't get a copyright claim or strike, because I got claimed before, so hopefully it won't happen again. Because one of these German, Dutch, Swedish, European, Netherlands dudes decided to like get in their face, and I'm having nostalgia glasses of this. I know, but it is what it is, and ain't what it ain't. So let's actually play a little bit.
Second.
Tell me again.
Hopefully I'm able to like, I'm probably going to spin this around real quick. Sorry guys.
Police officer told me we have to offload all the luggage.
Okay.
And to search everything
Okay.
of your luggage. I'm so sorry to say that.
But isn't that what you planned on doing from the get-go? Why didn't you guys search it before it went on the plane?
They did just a random quick check, but now they want to...
Old school Pink Friday Barbie. I'm not saying she was the best freaking role models for girls, I'm just saying, but the way she was back then, man, she might as well just done old school Snapchat OF back in the day. But that's before OF fans even existed.
Why?
First of all, because you filmed him, and he was like...
Because I filmed him.
Yeah, he was like, he doesn't believe that you don't have more with you than you said.
No, he asked me, do I have any more in those purses? And I said no. And I asked him, where are my bags? They took my bags and put it on the...
It's gonna be an uppity little, like, ratchet bitch a little bit, but that's how she was with Kai Cenat a few months ago, so I'm not surprised, late last year. But she's dealing with some freaking European, whole other government. Way massively separate compared to a lot of the Asians or Hispanic, Latino, Central South American governments. I don't know any of those governments from there, or Africa, or India, and the Middle East, and Europe work at all, or Japanese government. I'm no expert at that. I know a little bit, a tiny bit, just a microscopic bit of how here in the United States, American government works a little bit, which is judicial, legislative, and the other one branch, judicial, legislative, and executive branch. But that's as far as that goes. I'm not a lawyer, though. Definitely not a lawyer.
Plane before I could know what bags are on the plane.
I see.
Yeah. So.
The Dutch police in a statement said she was arrested for...
I think he's going on more and more and more. She's gonna mute it real quick. And see, that's how she looked back in the day, man. That's when she was at her freaking prime, bro. Beautiful goddess freaking woman back then. I remember that when the Romans were, I think it was like 19, 20, 21 years old. Yeah, I was 22 when she did her second album. And then 25, 26 when she did the third. And that's when I stopped listening to music. There was another one back in the day where she looked like before. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the chick, oof. Broski. That was the last year one, too. I'm not trying to be eye candy or any of that, but man. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's probably a BBL. She probably got a frick ton of, not gonna lie. No offense to any Nicki Minaj fans. Hope they don't jump on my throat and rip me off for the internet. Thank God I'm not talking about Taylor Swift. I probably got destroyed way more. And I remember a couple of years ago, she had a little bit of a mini beef with Taylor Swift, too. I'm just looking at this from the glass from the outside in, honestly. So right there. This was her old school days. Look at that. Very, very cute, pretty chick, man. It's too bad sometimes the personality attitude. Fruits are rotten in the inside, and outside it's just OF fans. You catch my drift on that, yeah. That was another one. I'm not going to get too deep into it. I might as well just play it, because there was a whole bunch of things for this on TikTok. There's another one that's on Twitter X. I really want to do a separate video on this one, but this chick's way the F out of line. I'm not because she's younger. She's young, dumb, and naive. A Gen Zer that's an idiot. But she made a whole bunch of stuff like, men are the problem with the gaming community. All men and alpha males are so bad. That one I'm going to try to do on Friday, which you're watching it today. I'll probably do a Saturday. And then I swear to God, I'm not catching heat for this dude. I swear to God, like I always said before, I'll say it again. I'm nowhere near a freaking political commentary channel, but this shit just happened. Like I showed you earlier. The OG orange man fool here. And you know, I don't freaking choose sides. I'm not on the Democrat side, I'm not on the Republican side, I'm not the extremist left or extremist right. Far left is far right is. All that to me is just a freaking analogy, a jamble, like I've regurgitated a quadrillion times in this channel. So it's probably like 2012 or 2015, one of those 2 years. I'm not even say I'm an independent either. I'm out of those 3 circles, bro. I just look at the world back there, and sadly, I gotta watch the world burn. As sad as that is, but... And the dude's like a billionaire trillionaire. He was a freaking reality TV show actor. He was in so many Hollywood movies. He was at the Ushkanashi or Ashkenashki small hat people. Not saying every small hat people's an evil person, but sadly, a lot of them run the world. You're lucky I'm not just making a stereotype of all the big giant or small hat people. The one that has like Berg and something Steen or anything. Because if a second I say anything bad about them, oh, you're a Semite for this, you're a Semite for that. Most of you guys are probably gone at this point, but yeah. Headlines are Mr. Trump guilty. Jury convicts former president of all counts of his historical hush money trial. I'm not allowed to talk about this, unfortunately. And then, of course, I'm here for the United States of America, Joe Biden. Okay, let's go Brand. Kamala Harris. Let's get all the black and the brown, Hispanic, Latino people all together. I don't follow anything this fool fucking does at all, period, bro. He's an old deranged freaking man that still thinks he has power over the freaking nation and the world. He's a straw man, bro. He's a fucking laughing stock. He's a joke. I don't care which side you lean on. And you believe in that belief in ideology, morals, and values of being a Democrat or Republican or any of that. And I don't care. It's all polarizing shit and makes this whole freaking country go into chaos and butt heads all the time. I see it almost every freaking goddamn day sometimes whenever I go to work. Some people, not all. Thank God I'm like a way more extra, mega, ultra diverse. Not DEI, ESG, like super far leftists or super far rightists. But when it comes to the whole thing, there's a lot of people that come from California and live over here, so I'm not surprised. It's probably going to be San Francisco #2 in some parts, and then there's other parts. I don't really see them too much, especially in there's smaller town areas like Boulder City and Bullhead City and all those areas. Like, they're a lot more hardcore Republican, where I'm scared as fuck to be there at nighttime. Daytime's for me to be safe, but I know I'm not African American, but I do got at least 6% blood in me. I don't really like talking about race, ethnicity, but when some of those senior Behito, like, no offense to Caucasian white people, the older ones that are actual racists and actual bigots, they see somebody like me on their property where they're going to get a 12-gauge shotty and boom, my head's going to explode like a watermelon. So that's why I don't go in one of those places over there. It's nighttime. That's it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out. Just goodbye. See you on the flip side. On them out. Extra cautious and goodbye. See you in the next future commentary. I'm gone. Take it easy, everyone.